All right, well, how do I use some of this stuff in real life about points and slopes and stuff? Well, let's look at a problem here. Let's look at Nike. In 2000, their sales were $9 billion, which I had $9 billion. In 2001, their sales were $9.5 billion. So let's write an equation so that we can predict what their sales will be in 2012. Obviously, this is an old problem because we're past the year 2012 right now. But let's look at it. So first off, and you could probably do this almost somewhat in your head, you're thinking, well, really I have the point like 2009 and 2001 and 9.5, but think about it. What we're going to do is find the difference. We went up in a sense, we could call this, get rid of all the 2000s and just make it a 0, and that might make the math a little easier for us. Basically, we need a point and a slope. We have 2 points right here. So what do we want to do? First off is subtract to find the values. And I kind of did that when I just read the problem. I thought about this 9.5 minus 9, meaning we went up basically what? $500 million a year. That's a rate. Slope is just like a rate. We went up $500 million a year, or 0.5 for 1 year's what we're going up every year. Oh, well, I know I'm probably thinking logically, well, if I go up $500 million a year and I'm going up for like 12 more years, probably just take 12 times that. But let's do the math here. 0.5 is the same as 5/10. I like fractions better. Or the same thing as what? 1/2. 0.5 over 1 is the same thing as 1/2. So let's plug in our values here. We know that the slope is 1/2. And I'm going to pick a point. And I'm going to pick this point right here because I think it's going to be a little easier to do the math with than that one. And we're just going to plug it in. Notice I put that 9 right there. That 1/2 was right there, and that right there. Well, x minus 0 is going to be, I don't even need the minus 0, but I just wanted to show where it came from. So I'm going to have this y minus 9, 1/2 x, use distributive property on it. So I have that. Now I need to add this 9 to each side. And so there's a formula I have for it. There's a formula so I can have to predict the sales. So now I want to know what it's going to be in the year what? 2012? So I can plug it in. Now remember, we took those part numbers away to make the math a little easier. So I take in 1/2 times 12, which is what I said earlier. Logically would tell me, well, I'm going up for 12 years. And how did I get that? Because I took 2012 minus the 2000, since that's where that 12 comes from. So anyway, take that times 1/2, which is 6, plus the other 9, meaning that they probably should have made $15 billion in 2012 if they kept going up by 0.5 billion. And no, I don't know if that's real or not. It's just a problem that was made up as a good estimate to help show how it's used in real life to predict what things may be or some values.